Hey beautifuls, it was a nice day to film outside, so I figured that's what I was going to do. It is time for another Wreck This Journal Wednesday video, and I have about 5 pages or so to show you guys, and I have a lot of interesting stuff. So yeah, let's just get started. Also, if you hear any like lawnmowers or whatever the hell that noise is, I'm not exactly sure what that noise is, but if you hear any odd noises, the reason why is because I decided I was going to film outside, so I'm sorry if you hear anything. I can't do anything about it. So the first page was Scribble Wildly, Violently, with Reckless Abandon, and I was kind of stuck between an Etch-a-Sketch and a Betty Spaghetti, which for those of you who do not know was a toy back in the 90s for little girls, and I used to play with them all the time. I played with them like religiously, like that was one of my favorite toys ever. And my best friend Ashley helped me choose, and she said that I should do Betty Spaghetti, so that's what I did. And I just drew her right here. I think she's all cute. And then I scribbled her hair all out, and I made all kinds of different colors. There's some turquoise, some orange, pink, purple, just all kinds of different pretty little colors in there. And I like it. I think that it's really cute. It definitely takes me back to my childhood whenever I used to play with these dolls, and I think that they actually brought her back, which makes me really happy because it makes me want to go get one for my niece who is like 5. But I absolutely love this page. Like, I wasn't expecting it to turn out that well. But I actually really like it a lot. So yeah, thank you Ashley for giving me that idea. I always go to town on these pages like this too. Like, I always like scribble to hell and I never know when to stop. But yeah, she's adorable. I really like her. Do like one of the more ways to write this journal on this side, because I didn't really want to do 2 of, you know, something for this because I had already done this page and filled it out. So I'm probably going to do something different right here. I'm not going to leave it blank, but for now that's what I've got. This by far is one of my favorite pages in this book that I have done this year, and this was the Collect Your Pocket Lint page, Glue It Here. And you know, everybody does like the plain like black rain clouds, and it's adorable, and that's actually what I did with my last Wreck This Journal. But I wanted to do something different, and I kind of had to think a little bit out of the box to do it. And I was thinking of my horror movies, because you guys know I'm obsessed with horror movies. And I was thinking of Klowns in Outer Space, which is one of my favorites of all time. And I was like, you know, they have those big giant cotton candy things that they put people in. And it's actually funny the way I did this, but I actually like took a Crayola washable marker and colored all of the lint to make it look pink. And I had to like glue it out in sections on here. Because if I did like the entire thing of lint, it kind of looked like a rat. So I just kind of spread it out into sections and glued it on here. And I drew my favorite clown, which was the baby one, on the other side. And it's really colorful and bright and just adorable. I'm obsessed with this page, and it's got to be by far one of my favorites. This is the cotton candy lint side. I just had it hanging up kind of like the way that they do people. I was going to like add like a Barbie hand or something in it. If I would have had a Barbie, I would have done that because that would have made it look so cool. But I don't have any Barbies, so I couldn't do that. But yeah, I just put that there. And I also did like a crazy straw on this side with like blood coming out of it, because one of the clowns, I remember, drank the blood from one of the cotton candy things. So I put that in there, and then I just colored it green with lots of purple polka dots. And that is my cotton candy side. And then this is the side with my killer clown. This is my favorite clown of all time. The one that rides a little tricycle. He is my favorite. I think he is so cute. And I just drew him with his little gun and I put popcorn all around them because that's another thing that they have that kills people is their popcorn. So I put popcorn all around him and colored it purple, and I just think that he is so cute. I'm sorry, I love this page so much, and I know I say that a lot with most of the pages that I do in here, but this is one of my favorites by far. This and the Rainbow Fish page so far are my top 2 favorites. But I think it's so cute, and definitely a unique kind of page because I don't think anybody else would have thought of that. Now this was the Trace Your Hand page, and I was kind of putting this page off until I thought of a really good idea because I didn't want to just do something and then like not like it later on and wish that I would have waited until, you know, I thought of a better idea. But I've been thinking for the longest time to do like an X-ray style kind of like bony looking hand, and do like the little heart thing. And I think that there were a few pages that some people did of like X-rays, but I don't think I've seen anybody do like the little heart thing with their hands. So I decided that I was going to do that and try to make it look as close to an X-ray as possible. And I really like the way that it turned out. And yes, I really did trace my hands for this. And I have really skinny fingers, so just ignore that. But yeah, I just made it into a little X-ray looking heart and colored it all black. Like I said, I just wanted to make it as close to a real X-ray as possible, and I really like the way that it turned out. It's kind of simple, but definitely me, because I love like skull and crossbones and just creepy stuff like that, and this is kind of creepy to some people, so I really like it. This next page, some people might like, some people might not, but I don't care because it's my book and I can do whatever I want to in it. This was the create a drawing using a piece or several pieces of your hair, and I am a feminist. You know, hair is natural on anybody's body, you know, men or female. It's natural on anybody to have hair. We're all born with it. It grows out naturally on our bodies, and I am a girl who likes to shave. Just personally, that's what I like to do, but I don't see anything wrong if women don't like to do it, you know? People wouldn't think it was so weird if girls didn't shave, if society didn't tell them that they had to shave first. You know what I'm saying? Just like there's really nothing wrong if a guy wants to shave his legs, there's nothing wrong if a girl doesn't want to. Like I said, I personally do shave. I am a feminist and I do believe in equal rights. So I thought that this page would be really cute. I'm always on Tumblr and I see these things all the time, and I just think that they're so adorable, and I decided that I was going to do one myself, and this one really kind of hits the home, not also with like the different shapes and sizes of everyone's bodies. As you can see, I gave this girl my hair and I made her have like realistic looking hair, and then on this chick over here I actually gave her hairy legs with my hair, because why not? And I just drew all of these beautiful ladies in all kinds of different shapes and sizes, because beauty is not just one size, it's all different types of shapes and sizes. I just think that it's so adorable, and it really like speaks to me, because I feel like society always has this like standard, like you've got to look this way, you've got to be this way before you can be beautiful. No. You're beautiful as you are, and you don't need to change anything to be beautiful. So that's the reason why I made this page, because whenever I'm having a bad day or I am kind of feeling bad about my body, I can just look through my Wreck This journal and see this page, and it will definitely brighten up my mood. And I just put every body and then underlined it is beautiful. And yeah, I think that it is adorable. Like I said, I think some people might not like this page, but I like it, and it's my books. So I'm gonna have to like recover this, like fix it whenever I go back inside, because whenever I was picking this up, this was like splitting in the middle to begin with, and whenever I picked it up, like half of the back side of the cover was almost completely torn off. So I have to be really, really careful with what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna take some of this duct tape and like fix it back on there, but that shows you that my book is really wrecked. Okay, so the next page that I did was one of the pages that you have to tear out. And once again, this was one of those pages that I was kind of waiting a long time to do because I didn't really have any ideas on how I could decorate it, because I wanted it to be really, really cute. But this was the wrap something with this page, and yeah, I actually wrapped a small slinky and a little marble. It was like a little seashell sized marble that my best friend Tiffany sent down to me. I don't know why she sent me a seashell sized marble, but I'll take it. It was small enough to fit in here, so I just wrapped those two things up. And you can't really see it too well now. I took pictures of it, so I will be putting those pictures in this video so you guys can get a good idea of what they look like. But I actually collared it my favorite color, which is turquoise. And then I put stars all over it just to make it kind of cute and girly looking. And I also decorate it with like little swirlies around the title. And then I took this yarn, which I also put on the outside of my book, and I made a little bow out of it and taped it on there. And yeah, I just think that it's adorable, and I'm very proud of myself for being able to wrap with a page, because usually I can't wrap worth a crap. Like Christmas presents, birthday presents, I can't wrap it. But I think that this looks really cute, and I think I did a pretty good job, so I'm pretty proud of myself. And it just goes in the back pocket of my journal. That was all the pages that I did in my Wreck This journal these past couple of weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite page was in my Wreck This journal this week. Mine by far was the Killer Clowns from Outer Space one and the Betty Spaghetti, I think. But yeah, I like them all, but those two are my favorites for sure. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.